Hello everybody, hope you're all well. Everyone's all fine and dandy. I'm not. I've got a bit of snot. Beep, 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 beep. Right, so I went to a guitar show yesterday at Coventry. Been sent there a few times in my life, and I picked up this, which is a Thomas Blug signature vintage guitar. So you can see Thomas Blug there, and it says it also on the back as well. I actually call him Blug, because B-L-U-G, but there's no E on him, but Blug, but Blug. Yeah, so this is all this wear you can see. If I get my big finger in, I don't know if I can even see it. All this wear that you can see on here and here, I assure you, is not real. It's all actually been varnished over all kind of. It's a reverse headstock. I've never been a fan of reverse headstocks, but this is my first one ever. These all been aged, see? So it's supposed to look like Thomas's guitar from the 60s, and it's just been on you know, on obviously the Montreux guitar that Jimmy set fire to. There's no fretwear on here at all. It's absolutely perfect. So there's a bit of a story to this guitar. It's a sad story, but I'll tell you quickly anyway. I've checked the action. The action is absolutely gorge. So you can see that. That's nice. So the action is gorge. There's no clearance issues. There's no buzzing. It's super low. It will twang if you hit the string hard, but you shouldn't be hitting your strings that hard anyway. So it will, but only if you hit it hard. So I've took the measurement. I've done it on this one here. So I've done the low, and I come to about the bottom of the 6 on the G string. Is it G string? No, it's on the 88 Dynamite. It's on a Dynamite. See, 88 Dynamite, sorry. And it's on the lowest setting, you could say, for that one, for the high E. But I was on that one there, and I checked it here. So along this one here, you're just going on there. So you're putting that arrow there, down there, and you're sitting it on your lap, because you want to take measure. Don't take measurements flat like this on a bed. Take it on your lap and put it in the playing position, just in case. Okay. Anyway, right, yeah, 12 fret, and the measurement is just there. I told you wrong the other day, but it's that one. So right, so this has got the because it's got loads of tricks in it. So if I put this in it, that's got hum cancelling. This comes up in the air. You can see that there, and I'll push it back down. So there. So that's got hum cancelling. These are Trevor Wilkinson pickups, and that's reverse polarity when you push it in, so you get the hum goes away from the. You get a lot of noise from these single coil. These are bare knuckle pickups. You can see they're raised, you see, and these are Thomas Blug's pickups. The whole thing's aged, so all the wear you see on it, this is all fake. It's not actual real. Even that there, I have to look at these things. Even that's right, and that's been aged. You can see that's been aged. It's like 40 years old. These have all been aged and yellowed. You see. And this has all been aged as well. And this has got a push-in trem arm. I'll just come over here. The arm is here. Look, ta-da! And the arm's been aged as well. So it's a push-in trem arm. If I come over here, it's got a little bit there. It's got like a collar there that pushes in, and let me go behind it. It grips it. So it grips it when you push it in. So it does that. Yeah, and there's a screw missing there, which is like Thomas Blug's 1962 original Strat, which is a little nod to it. It won't affect the pickup. Sorry, the bridge height. There's a little screw missing there, and if I come down here, there's a little bit of lift on it. Can you see? So there's a little bit of drawback on it, just about there. So I go about there. There's a little bit of drawback on it. So if I put my thumb on it, if I there you go. There's a little bit on there. Gonna have to rub that off now with my greasy fingers. Right, so I don't want to be too long. We're 3 minutes 52 seconds in. Anyway, the Coventry show is really good. The ask on this was $350 at the show. I wanted $375 on Reverb, so it was on Reverb, and they wanted $350 at the show. And I said, "What's your best?" And they said $330, and they said, "What was you thinking?" And I said $300, and they shit. I know, they shit. Anyway, after a bit of moaning, they come down from $330 to $315, and it's here. I've got it. So the story is, this come from a shop. They never sold it. I think they had it up for full retail. And you know what I'm going to say, guys. I want tits up. You've got to get your prices sorted out. You can't have a guitar up for £500 and every other person in the world and the internet is selling the same guitar for 400 quid, because they're all going to buy the ones for 400 quid. They're not going to spend £100 because they like you. So this just sat in the shop and did bugger all. It didn't do anything, and of course the shop's now gone. So they bought the shop stock. So effectively, this is a brand new guitar, and I'm not kidding you. I've looked at everything on this guitar and I can't find, I'm gonna swear, I can't find shit wrong with it. So, and I say all the wear, even there's a little line here, see that there, but these are all Blug's guitars, and these bits here, these are all on the wear. So this has not been added to. And the setup's killer, look at that, look at that. So you've got your 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. They look like Fender saddles, they're not obviously. And the setup's lovely, look at that, see? Tucked in on the high, tucked in on the B. I'm trying to focus. Tucked in on the B and low E, high, and the low E is also nicely tucked in. So you get that nice. This is a 7.5 radius, not a 9. I could be wrong, but this is a 7.5 radius, like the old guitars. So it's set on a 1962. So this is a 7.5 radius on the fingerboard fretboard, and the newer one's now like a 9.5 radius. You know, for the special needs players. I'm only kidding. I'm only kidding. Yeah, so there you go. So that's all wear, and that's the point of that. But yeah, if I come over here, I don't know if I can see over here, but there's quite a bit of height on there. You can see if I come down there, quite a bit of height on there. I don't like loads. Anyway, I'm going to come back out. But yeah, the show was fantastic. I recommend it. Get your asses down to the Coventry show. Can't focus. If you get there again, if you get a chance. It was right next to the Coventry Football Club ground. So on a place called, I call it Royton, but it's spelled R-Y-T-O-N. So like written, but there's no O, but I call it Royton. So R-Y-T-O-N. On Dunsmore, something like that. Right, see ya, and very happy with this guitar. No issues. There's my Fritz ruler, there's my trusty toothbrush, snot rags, cloth, you always need that because we sweat, don't we guys? And it's got the tremolo, which is a pushing arm. Trick guitar, really good. Recommend it. Bye.